Hello and welcome back to another live stream. Today Cheyenne is not actually playing with us, um, but to answer your question, Cheyenne, I am live. Just wanted to update some things on the world, build a little bit, and get my 60 minutes in for the week, even though technically I already have. It's just I wanted to get it in before the end of the week. Unfortunately, setting everything up, I wanted to have it on camera by the end of the week. Unfortunately, though, setting everything up took longer than I thought, so starting like 15 minutes before the week ends. Oh well. But anyways, we're back in Minecraft, and we are continuing to build our city. And first off, I would like to show off some new builds. For one, Charles touched up his old house that he built years and years ago. Redid the entire interior. I don't know if you guys saw the interior last time I showed it off, but now he's got his bedroom, his dining room, his office, it looks like. And then upstairs he's got an attic. Which is pretty nice looking. Looks pretty well lived in. I don't know why he has spawners up here, but you know what? Who cares? I also can't go down the stairs. Alright, there. And then he built a house. Oh, Jesus. Bless me. He built a house over here in the Tudor style, which is pretty nice. Doesn't have much of an interior yet. It's got a downstairs, but it's more of just this room has a little bit of an interior. But that's what he has built in the last couple days. I have built a little bit more because I get on a lot more often. This is not a realm, so he can't just join whenever. He only can join when he's on and I'm on. But anyways, for one, this cliffside, I added a waterfall that leads into a river. It leads up to this little pond, I guess you could call it, with one of the brand new trees in it. And I do kind of like these trees. I want to use these for something else, but I don't know what I can use it for. Obviously those are just placeholders. If you've seen our sign before, way over here, that's just basically me telling myself, hey, put nature here. Right here, environmental. That's just kind of like a rough outline of what I want to be there. So that is what I've updated over here. As you can see, I also added a diner where the diner was supposed to go. Well, definitely not a Steak and Shake. Definitely not. What the hell are you doing? Alright, well, apparently my PlayStation doesn't like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, but whatever. Haven't built the kitchen inside yet, but I do have the lights, and I do like the design of the lights. I saw this, I think, on a thumbnail of a YouTube video. I didn't actually watch the YouTube video, but I saw it on the thumbnail. I was like, oh, that looks cool to build. Looks like a nice little light. Something that you'd put in, like, a kitchen of a restaurant or in, like, the garage of a retail place, which, actually, I've also done. So, the back of the clothing store, which I believe you guys have seen already, now has those lights. And, as you could have just seen a glimpse of, we have started to build a bank. And I really love the design that I've gone with for at least the exterior. I like this arched ceiling to the front of it. Actually, if I open the doors, since it doesn't have a back, also it doesn't have hardly any interior, if I open the doors and stand right here, it looks like you're just looking up into heaven. It looks like it's the front gate of heaven, because the sun is in the background and it never moves. So it's got a little bit of an interior. I'm going to put office spaces here for accounting. There's like an indoor garden type deal that a lot of offices, modern offices, have. More accounting with a manager's office right there. And then literally the exact same thing up top, above. And then down here, through the staircase, will lead down to the gigantic vault, which we haven't put anything in or anything like that, and I haven't finished the rest of the downstairs. But the vault, yes, is designed based off of the vault in GTA for the Diamond Casino, when you do the Diamond Casino heist. Speaking of casinos, we are actually going to be building a casino over here. First we're going to make a horse race stadium, and I haven't decided. I might actually put the casino right here, with horse races over here, and like one of those bridge things they put between buildings, right in the center. That might look cool. Also, I finished the exterior of this office building. Still not much interior. I've got like a couple floors somewhat partially done, as in like the floor itself, not anything on the floor, but it's like halfway built of just a couple of the floors. And I've got a couple lights in here, but this is the office space that we're also working on building. Which I really like the design of the exterior as well for this. I really like doing exterior designs. Just like that mansion that also still has not even been touched in like 3 years. Those blocks literally came out, and the next like 4 days I worked on this. And since then, have not touched it. Actually, that can't have been too long ago. I think that was 1.18 that came out. The Blackstone bricks. Because that's when Deep Slate came into the game. So that must not have been long ago. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't know. I really like the design of the bank that we've got going so far. And then you saw the definitely not Steak and Shake diner. Was there anything else we've added? Oh, I have put a path for the eventual main road. As we get deeper into the city, there's a main road, and it'll go right by the horse races and the casino. It's going to look like this. This is the design for this road that I'm going for. 2-lane on each side, but it does have double yellow stripes instead of just the single yellow stripe. So it looks a little bit better than these roads. But that is pretty much all that's new. I don't think I've really done anything else other than 3 of those windows didn't have the roofing for it, so I put those on. But other than that, I don't think I've really done anything in this world. I've updated the map a little bit. But again, all it's showing is the new additions that I've made, which isn't very much. You can see the definitely not a Steak and Shake. The bank, which doesn't have a roof on it yet. I haven't finished the exterior or the interior. It's kind of like partially done for both. But you can see part of the exterior roof and part of the interior roof. So, yeah. Let me see what Cheyenne texted me. Oh, yeah, she also did stuff. She started working on more of the roads. As you can see right there, there's still quite a bit of dirt where she's dug out. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for updates for right now. But I think I'm going to start working on the actual casino or the, maybe the horse races first. The horse races I'm actually going to take straight from GTA. I got a snapshot of it on my phone. I'm going to use those reference because I like the way they've got it set up. So I'm probably going to end up using that rough design and just making it my own a little bit. But it's got this really weird looking circular tower on one side, and then it turns into the stands. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the tower, because it doesn't have an interior in GTA, because they, just like me, don't like to put interiors in things. I do like the design of the interior of the bank so far, but every other build I've done, I've hardly put any interiors in. Namely office buildings and skyscrapers. And while the plane, for a very, very long time, probably like 4 years, didn't have any interior whatsoever. And I only put that in like, I don't know, maybe a month ago? Month and a half, possibly. I'm not big on interiors. Oh, there is one more thing to update, or to show you, that I have updated a little bit, and that is the interior of the modern house. It's only 2 parts of it. I could only manage to get 2 parts out before I started working on a different exterior again. But first off, the floor is no longer grass, so that's good. But then the staircase is pretty much done. I want to put something down here. I'm not sure what though. But I like this light design. It'd be a lot better if it were a bigger spiral staircase. Oh, and I guess I did do this staircase too. It's more of a modern staircase. Obviously, haven't touched anything else except the kitchen, which is the other thing that I remembered that I did. I forgot about the upstairs staircase. But we've got a refrigerator, and this is supposed to like simulate the water and ice dispensers on one of the big refrigerators. Some cabinets, a stove that actually smokes, or I guess those are they smokers? No, they're blast furnaces. Oh well, who cares? A sink with a faucet, and some cabinets down below. But I really like this design too. I'd like doing interiors somewhat. It's more of I like the look of interiors. I don't really like the work of it though. And then I don't know if you guys saw the backyard. I updated it a little bit with just putting a fence around it. But I like the fence designs that I use. And I think I also updated her kitchen as well. Sharon's kitchen. Yeah, just a little bit. Not too crazy, but I put better cabinets up there, and then some cabinets down below. And this island I just changed to white concrete because I think it looks a little bit better. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think she might have updated something. Oh, I haven't even seen in here. Not sure why she has a dragon egg, but okay. This is, it looks like her office for writing for some reason. I don't think she does much writing, but oh well. And then that bathroom is already there. I think she did the upstairs bathroom though. Oh yeah, she did change a little bit of the bedrooms. Which actually, I don't know where this light source is coming from. Is it down below? No. Weird. I don't know where it's getting so much light, but I mean, that's fine. Oh, there's some light, but this one doesn't have any light. Why does it? What? I'm very confused. This bathroom. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she put this bathroom in herself. She's got the 2 sinks. Looks more like a commercial bathroom, like what you'd find in like a public space. But then she's got this massive shower and bath, and the toilet that Charles made downstairs she remade up here, so that's nice. And then I think that's it. Oh, and her master bedroom, which I actually haven't seen before. That or she updated it, I'm not sure. But it's pretty much everything that's new, until I find another thing that I forgot that we updated, like this road. We moved back a little bit because it used to stop right here where the sign is, but I extended it a little bit, put an end to it. And then that is also, this road behind it is also going to be another one of the really big roads, like this one. But then we're going to put more houses over here, house there. Then we'll be looking at a pretty decent neighborhood. Some houses behind those houses, and then I think that'll basically wrap up the higher income neighborhoods. The only thing bigger than these neighborhoods are going to be like mansions, but we're probably going to have one or two more of these type of neighborhoods, and then the majority of neighborhoods are going to be like Charles's, smaller, more collected homes. Right here I'm going to put like a lake, have some lake houses on it, maybe some docks for going boating or whatever. And then probably some apartment complexes are going to be some more of the housing around here. And I've thought it out, and I think some of these businesses are going to just be mainly things that you would expect to find in a Minecraft city. A lot of architecture businesses, building businesses, contracting businesses, materials. We're going to have some material businesses. Going to have to get a superstore probably around here somewhere. It's going to have like, it's going to be like your Lowe's or Menards or whatever. Go to Lowe's. Lowe's is better. It's not at all biased. It's not at all definitely because I work there. But it is better. But it's going to be that kind of deal where it's got like more of the materials to build and stuff. And then I'm also planning out putting in a mall that's going to have a bunch of mini games in it, put as like a megaplex of sorts. Or different sections of the mall are going to have different sections of mini games and stuff that you can play, like maybe some golf or something. I don't know. But for now, I need to figure out how to build this. Got it on my phone here, but I'm not sure how to translate it because it is literally just a circular tower. It's got doors at the front, and then the rest is surrounded by just bushes. Oh, I don't even know what I just did, but I did something. What the hell? This is all confusing. No, it's not that. It's not that. What did I just do? Oh, it's the search. Okay. I messed everything up. Alright. So, it's mostly made out of like a beige and a green. Could be sandstone, but I've already got a sandstone building really close to it. So I'm thinking, instead of beige, maybe a stone building? But I've also got two really big gray buildings as well. What color should I make it? I'm thinking it's going to match our casino, which I'm going to use a lot of red with the casino. So I'm thinking instead of the green that's on it, or the, like, it's kind of like a teal, like a greenish blue, like this color. The aged copper, oxidized copper color. But instead of that, I think I'm going to go with a red for the casino to match it. But I don't know what I want to use. I guess I could do a white. Yeah, I could do a white. I don't think I have any white buildings other than definitely not Steak and Shake and the airplane. So I could do a white. Then what are going to be some blocks I can use with it? Because I'm definitely going to want some extra blocks. And actually the white would work perfectly, because there's a section that looks like it's got some grooves in it that go vertically that I could just literally just use the quartz pillar for. And then, let's see, we got some windows. I'll use, might actually use some light blue stained glass. for some texture, I'll probably throw in some of the quartz bricks, which are right here. Though I have kind of overused those a little bit. I feel like we might need to use some different bricks, but I'm not sure. I don't think any other bricks would really look good. Actually, if I use regular bricks, that'll go kind of with the red. Alright, so let's see. So there are two double doors. Or, I guess 4 double doors, but each section has 2 sets of double doors in it. There's 2 sections of it. So, to make glass doors, which I wish they would add, literally everybody has been asking since stained glass released, or even before, everyone has been asking, can you put glass doors in the game? No, apparently not. Apparently that is just too much. But maybe we can find a door that looks glass enough. I guess that works. But now we're going to need to outline our base, come away from the edge a little bit. I think that should be about right. And then, so it's going to be a circle, and right here on the picture it shows part of the curve is the door, but I think I'm going to change it up a little bit, make one entrance from this side and one entrance from this side. There is also a parking lot out front, so maybe I should move this back a little bit. So probably to like here. And then kind of curve it a little bit. I don't know. Completely forgot how to make circles. Hold on. No, not like that. Definitely like this. Seven to 8, since we got double doors. It'll be here and here, here and here. Oh. What? There we go. That is how they are in the picture, so don't get mad because they look weird, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the doors here and here. There we go. Wait, what? There we go. Alright. We just have to kind of match things up again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna hate my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh shit, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now that is a circle. Kind of a squarish circle, again. I don't know how I always end up doing that, but a circle nonetheless. So this looks like it does have the other sections jut out a little bit to be able to put some, yeah, like right here. Do one more. But that's in order for them to put in like grass in between. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, how the fuck do I deal with this? I've met my match. I don't know how to... Okay. What if we do this a little bit different? Instead we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. There! That doesn't look too bad, does it? Maybe it does. Oh well. It looks relatively round. Roundish. Fuck. I don't know. If we did just 2 there, 2 there. Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh shit. Rounder. Huh. How about that? Huh. I don't know what the hell I need to do. I just put it like that. Looks good enough, I guess. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Correct? Yeah. Another 3. 2. 3 dots. And then reverse it. Alright. Me figuring out how to build circles in Minecraft. That's what this video should be named. Well, that looks relatively good, I guess. It's got some pillars right here in the middle, well, kind of to the edge. And for those, pisses me off we don't have regular pillars, like concrete pillars, or walls. We should have concrete walls, stairs, and slabs, you would think, since every single other stone item has all of those, but you know what, who cares. Alright, so we'll do 3, and then it's got a little bit of a balcony up top. Black pillars, it's just great. Also, it looks like these each have 4. So I do 1 there. Actually, 1 there. There. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks about right. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Then next layer up actually has, it would be like this. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, PlayStation, shut the hell up. Alright. You're pissing me off. Stop. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You motherfucker. Why are you doing this? Why are you gay? Alright, there we go. It's not bad. But then it's got a layer of red at the top. Actually, you know what? What the hell? Where did that block go? It's more like this. So we use... I think the red terracotta would look best. Oh my god! It's having a seizure over here. Jesus Christ. Need some medical help for my fucking PlayStation. It's got like Tourette's or something. I can say that I have, I think, mild Tourette's. Alright, I guess insulting it works. Because it has stopped. Okay, you motherfucker, you didn't have to prove me wrong. You dickbag. Stop it! Knock it off! I'm gonna shoot you. Oh my god. I'm gonna blow my brains out. Shut the hell up, you PlayStation. Why? Why? Why are you doing this? Is it because I put Black Ops 3 on you? You motherfucker. That was, like, the last good Call of Duty game before Modern Warfare. And really, Modern Warfare was the only good game after it. I don't know, did Advanced Warfare come out first? I know you guys might hate me, but I did like Advanced Warfare. Not Infinite Warfare. Don't get me wrong. Infinite Warfare sucks dick. But Advanced Warfare was pretty good. In my opinion, at least. In terms of, like, a sci-fi shooter. Which, it seems like Call of Duty goes through, like, waves of things. So, they've got their, you know, their sci-fi shooter, era, where they went through and made everything sci-fi. For example, Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare. All three of those came out kind of back to back, it felt like. And then, and those were all like the futuristic shooters. That were kind of to compare with, like, I guess, Destiny? Not really Halo, more like Destiny. With was the vibes that I got off of it. Oh, and Black Ops 4, of course. The piece of shit game that nobody should ever buy. It was horrible. It was literally just a battle royale. You didn't even get... I mean, you got some of the multiplayer too, but no story in a Call of Duty game. Which, I know, the stories are usually repetitive and the same, which makes me a hypocrite. A hypocrite, because that's why I hate Marvel movies, is because they're all repetitive and the same story. But, I mean, sometimes you get home from work and you just want to go and shoot some Nazis. Which I guess would be better to just play Wolfenstein game. But you know what? Who cares? That's not my point. My point is sometimes the story isn't supposed to matter. But, I mean, to give them credit, their stories are pretty good, usually, until you get to the part where there's a scripted cutscene that is always the biggest explosion you can muster on whatever console you're using. Like in Call of Duty World War II, which is one of my favorite World War II games. Not Vanguard. Vanguard sucks as well. What did I do? What the hell kind of sin is this? Not Vanguard. I hated Vanguard, but the actual Call of Duty game called World War II. I know there's like 6 different World War II games that Call of Duty has made, but World War II in specific. You've got the part where the train crashes, and it's just a little bit too much over the top. where the whole tire, like the giant fucking, I think it was a boxcar or something, flies through the side of a tower, and not even like the bottom, like the base of the tower, and just knock it over, which would have been cinematic in its own way. No, they had to make it to where it hits like a bump in the rail or something, flies up into the air like 300 feet in the air, like it would have gone over a fucking Ferris wheel, and smash into the side of the tower, at the top of the tower. I don't know why, but they always have to put something cinematic in it. Which, I mean, can do good things in some games. Like in Uncharted 4, when you get the chase scene in the cars, and you get the really cinematic train crash in that one, that is cool. But in a World War II game, where you see a train for, like, literally, it's only for the cutscene. Like, all you get is that cinematic part, and that's the only time you see the train. You're not, like, chasing after the train. You might be riding the train. I don't remember. But it's like, the game came out, I think, either the same year or a year or two after Uncharted 4. And it looks like the game developers played that game, and they're just like, you know what? Let's put it in World War II. Why the fuck not? And so you have this gigantic boxcar just fly through the air at Mach 10, and it doesn't make much sense. But I don't even remember where I was going with it. Oh, because my PlayStation was going crazy, and I thought it was because of Black Ops 3, which is my last favorite Black Ops game. To be fair, it's the only Black Ops game that I've played outside of, I think I played Black Ops 4 like once, but it was garbage. But I have not played Black Ops 2, which is everybody's favorite, but I don't know. I don't know if it would be good or not, because everybody's favorites for Call of Duty is usually pretty bad games. Except for Modern Warfare. All the Modern Warfares are great. I just hope this Modern Warfare 2 is going to be just as good as the original Modern Warfare 2, which was an instant classic. Which, it's weird that we're talking about Call of Duty games while I'm just building a gambling place for my Minecraft city, but you know what? I don't care. You can listen to me rant about Call of Duty games. Which actually, we're going to be playing through some of the campaigns on our channel. Probably with side commentary of Cheyenne. Not sure. But at least we're going to be playing through the campaigns separately, and then, or I'll be playing through the campaign, she'll be doing side commentary, and then hopefully I can get her a Call of Duty game on PlayStation 4, since she just got a PlayStation 4, and we can play hopefully the new Modern Warfare when it comes out. Alright, it's got kind of a bland wall up to this height. Then it's going to be the floor, and the rail, and then there's going to be doors with windows on top of it out here. And then the wall starts getting interesting. More windows in it. Then it's got the pillar block, well, the equivalents of the pillar block. And more windows. Then like a low roof, some big windows, and then a top roof. It's a really weird looking structure, but hopefully it looks decent when translated into Minecraft. And I don't know what floor I want to use for this top part, but I should probably use something. I don't know, you really can't tell from this picture what they use, because it's from the ground, because obviously you can't fly in GTA without using an Oppressor Mark II, but I only use an Oppressor Mark II when I'm doing certain solo missions, such as the bank heist, which sounds redundant, but it's not, because it's one of the mobile operations missions where you rob bank robbers. And I've done it so many damn times, I've got the dialogue memorized. What's easier than robbing a bank? Robbing bank robbers. And she talks about the location that it's in, or you have to check the cameras or something. Oh, I was like, did I fuck that up? But no, I was thinking of that. That has the 3 single blocks, this only has the 1. We'll also be playing some GTA on our big live stream. If you haven't heard, I posted it on Facebook, and I think we might have mentioned it in our last stream. I'm not sure if we had, or if I had the idea by then or not, but from the 14th through the 17th, we're doing a massive event, similar to like what you see with other channels, with like RTX for Rooster Teeth, Achievement Hunter, Funhouse, all them. We're doing our version of that for our modest channel from the 14th through the 17th, and hopefully we'll do that pretty much every year. We're going to be doing some new series, starting some new series. Is it series or just series? Is it like moose and moose plural? Series and series plural? Or is it series is? That just sounds retarded. I'm sure it's series. But we're going to be doing some new series to end those streams. The first stream on the 14th is going to be pretty much all day Minecraft. And we're going to be pretty much building the city up quite a bit. Doing some mini games that I've built. I copied this world and built some extra mini games in it. Oh, that's actually looking nice already. Not bad. Alright. Yeah, this is starting to come together. But we're going to do some mini games with Charles and Jerry and me and Cheyenne. And then I'm thinking the second day, the 15th, we're going to be doing the heist, sort of heist, to get Dre's phone back in GTA, the contract heist, I guess. Not really a heist, because you're not stealing anything. You're kind of stealing something, but also not stealing something, because it's more of returning something. It's like one of the quests in like Fallout. Go get this item. But it's like really, really drawn out. But it's a really fun heist, and you get $1 million at the end of it. So we'll be doing that so that Cheyenne can get some money on GTA, because she's always asking me to make her money. And, well, playing GTA with me, you'll get a lot of money, because I do a lot of things to get money. That sounded wrong out of context. Don't take that out of context, please. I'm not even going to repeat that, but yeah, nope. Don't take that out of context, please. What do I want for the floor? Maybe I should do, like, a wood floor for the outside part? How do red planks look? Do they match well with... Actually, that's not bad. We use the new red planks. I just got a text message. I'm not sure from who. I'm sure it's not scam. Oh, nope. It was my wife. Yeah. That actually goes really well with the red terracotta. It's kind of like a dried out red. Like if you had a tomato and you left it out, like... Actually, it does look like a tomato block. Literally, if you took, like, the, you know, the, when you first plant a pumpkin seed, if you put that entity on top of this, it would look like a fucking tomato. A big-ass tomato, but a tomato nonetheless. I guess I'll have to go around the circle again with the white, but I do like how this kind of blends together. It's not bad at all. And I'm sure it'll look good on the bottom too. Oh yeah, I like this new block. Finally have a red wood. Granted, it's not as red as redwood, because redwood is more of like a really dark redwood. That would be really cool to play with in the game. Do a lot of interiors with that, and exteriors. If we had a redwood block. Actually, what does the tree look like stripped? Is it a redwood? Stripped mangrove. Okay, I can work with that. What does it look like unstripped? What does it look like clothed? Tell me, Dr. Phil. I don't know. I would wish that the bark would be a little bit deeper of red. Oh well. But then after we build this, I'm going to work on the actual track. Well, we've got this, and then we've also got to put the stadium seats to actually watch the races. And then we have to build a miniature version of the track in the actual casino. Because, you know, some casinos that this definitely wasn't based off of the one in GTA, but some casinos, even the one in GTA, huh? How odd! What a coincidence! Some of them actually have a like electronic version of the races inside of it, inside of the casino that you can bet on. And maybe we'll do some mini games out here too if I get this done in time, which I don't know if I'll get it done in time for our big streams, but maybe we could do our own horse race, and then it could link to like the I don't know how the hell I would do it, but I guess you would bet on the winner and then donate that money. I don't know. That sounds like I'd get demonetized though, because I'm sure putting a a gambling section to the comment section of a YouTube video, I'm sure they'd love that. But I don't know. Maybe I mean, I do get paid during our streams, so maybe that Friday, if we did that race on that Friday, maybe I would donate extra if somebody beat me in a horse race or something. Not that it's hard, because it literally just depends on what horse you get. But maybe if somebody beat me in a horse race, I'd donate some money to the fundraiser. Speaking of the fundraiser, definitely donate any money you can spare to it. It goes straight to St. Jude. And from what I've heard, Facebook doesn't even take a cut. Do I believe that? I don't know. But from what I've heard, they're not supposed to take a cut. But I'm sure they get their money somehow. But definitely donate to the St. Jude fundraiser that we've got going on. It ends the 14th, which is also, ironically, the first day of our main stream event. So our stream event will also start our second fundraiser, which I haven't decided yet, but I will be deciding hopefully soon. And what kind of bushes do they have? Huh. I don't know. I don't know how to recreate that in Minecraft. But we'll be starting our new donation then. Oh, my TV is a little loud. I have a new TV, by the way. So now we can both play on a TV. Oh no, it's at 3. So it's not the TV that's loud, it's just the sound effect for placing grass. Must be really loud. I don't know. But, yeah, so we're gonna have a new donation by the end of the event, or kind of in the middle of the event. Maybe we'll announce that on the 14th, and then right after the 14th, so the 14th is going to be our last push for the 200 for St. Jude, which we're still at $5, so come on. If you can spare the money, as I've said before, don't spend money you don't have, but if you could possibly spare the money, definitely contemplate about donating to our St. Jude donations, because that would definitely help out quite a few people. Not me. I don't give a shit. I'm not taking the money or anything. It's non-profit. That's kind of the point. It's not to profit. Does this look like a bush? No. No, it doesn't. That's not really a bush. That's also not a bush. If we did something like this. That's a little bit more bush-like. I've got one right here. So we've got 4 pillars, but only 3 bushes. So I don't know if I should just like put it right there in the middle. Oh, that's not even in the middle. That's gonna piss me off. To be fair, theirs isn't either, but that would definitely piss me off. Okay. That is directly in the middle. Should I move that forward a block? Nah, it's fine. Where exactly did I place it though? Okay. So right here. But yeah, donate to the cause if possible. Again, if possible. I don't want you to take your fucking second mortgage out just to give St. Jude some money. Though they could use that money. Don't do that. I don't have any legal advice because I'm not a lawyer, but this is some advice. Illegal advice. There we go. New channel. Illegal advice. Or I guess this would be more money advice. Do not take out a second mortgage just for to donate. Like, yeah, we could use money, but not from your not from you spending all money that you possibly own. That sounds like a bad idea. Do not do that. Though if you were to do that and make that poor decision, even though I am telling you absolutely do not ever do that, if you were to by some chance do that, even though it's a stupid idea, it would definitely benefit some kids that might be struggling with like cancer or some other illness. Definitely benefit them, but again, don't do that. You can't help others if you're broke. That's just proven fact. Can't help others if you're, or there's, I guess it's more of a moral question. Would you put yourself in poverty to donate some money to a possible cure? It's not like you're donating money that will absolutely cure every kid on the planet. It's more of a possible cure. I'm not saying donate everything. I'm just saying that's kind of the question you would be asking yourself if you were to donate everything that you own. But again, don't do that. That is a bad idea. Do not do that. If you do that, that's bad. But morally, is it bad morally? No, I don't think so. It's very selfless, but also very stupid. Like, go donate money and everything, but not... it's like, don't donate your house, but donate like that money you might spend on a McDonald's cheeseburger. Yeah, donate that money, not your life savings. And I'm not sure, should I put a door back here? Oh, I guess this half of it's gonna more connect. Unless, I guess I could put a walkway around here. Right here, this would bridge off into the stands. That would be cool. Yeah, I'll probably do that. The stands are going to be based off of the stands in GTA, but the stands in GTA also look like the stands in Battlefield Hardline, one of the story missions. You're supposed to go through, and I think it's an assassination mission, and you have to go through and assassinate gang leaders, Florida gang leaders, who are stationed up in kind of like an arena-looking, like stadium-looking area. And to do so, you have to walk up some stands that look almost identical to the ones in GTA 5, which is kind of cool, kind of also sketchy. Like, did they just rip it right out of GTA? Who knows? But I mean, it's not like GTA hasn't done that themselves. Cayo Perico heist definitely isn't very, very similar to Uncharted 2's heist of a museum, especially with the architecture and the roofs, especially the roofs. Also pretty similar design to the auction house in Uncharted 4, which is kind of a similar heist to the one in Uncharted 2, but that's fine, they can do that. They made that first heist. The Cayo Perico heist is very similar, especially since one of your options is to go in through the sewers, and you cut open a giant gate with underwater welding tools, which ironically you also do in Uncharted 2. Not underwater welding tools, because this is like not underwater necessarily, but it is in water. But it is just odd similarity that I found with the two heists. Oh, I forgot to put the leaf blocks on top of these. I was gonna say, that looks a little bit weird. I'm not sure why. Oh, yep. Now I'm absolutely sure why. Okay. That's looking good. And then this next wall has some more doors. So this is more of like a walk area. And they're more of the double doors. But no base this time, so no brick base this time. Oh. There we go. This interior, I have no idea what I'm doing for the interior, because the structure in GTA doesn't have any form of interior, which I guess matches my building style, but I should probably put an interior. Not sure, but I should probably put an interior. I'm sure I'll put something in there. Maybe I'll put like the maybe I'll put some like office type deals. Not just because I've been doing strictly offices the last like 3 major builds I've done, but also because I mean they gotta count their money somewhere. And then we'll put the suites at the top, because the top of this building has like a lot of windows and stuff. So I would imagine that's like the areas that have like all the refreshments and stuff brought to you by waitresses and stuff like that. How big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is that? So it'd be 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then for these pillars. They're black. I'll probably just use nether brick. Don't need that anymore. Let's see. Are they right above? No, they're not right above the other pillars. That's great. There are two in front of the window, or the doors, though. So it would be kind of like that. They're also a little bit closer together, so I wonder if that's 2 blocks. What if I just did end here, end here, end here, that one, and yeah, that actually lines up. 2 in between, 2 in between, 2 in between, 2 in between, 3 in between. That's fine. The 3 can be the oddity because it's the center of the building. So I guess if you translated this, it would probably end up equaling about 2.5 blocks from the diagonal. But, oh, no, that one. And there we go. Perfect. This is coming together. There we go. I gotta go to bed soon. I got work at 12. And it's already almost 1. So I've been streaming for over an hour by now, but who cares? I like building in Minecraft. It calms me down. It's like meditation. Which, if you haven't built something massive in Minecraft, definitely do it. It's very calming. It's like I said, it's like meditation. So this would be one. So this would be 1, 2, 3. Just like the one below. Yeah, that actually lines up perfectly. Because that does kind of look more like a support beam rather than these down here are more decorative beams. You know what I'm talking about, where like some architecture, yeah, you could just use like metal support beams like what this is supposed to represent, but a lot of places, at least on the ground floors, use the more artistic stone pillars with the brick base, or brick pillars with a stone base sometimes. My high school had that, where it was like a sandstone bottom, in Minecraft terms, a sandstone base to it, and then the rest of it was brick. It was cheap brick, though. It was very easy to break. I remember, I don't remember why I hit it, but I punched it one day, and it broke a chunk off of the brick. So it can't have been very dense bricks. Not that my punch is light or anything. I've got black belts, and I've done lots of martial arts in the years I've been alive, but still, even then, punching a brick and then part of it, like a chunk of it, falls out, that is questionable brick work. Because I know I can't punch that hard. Jesus Christ. That was also when I was in high school, so I was a lot weaker. Mainly because I was a vegetarian, and you can hate me if you want to, but being a vegetarian or a vegan, it's a lot harder to build up muscle, so I was tiny boy. This was a little bit after I stopped being a vegetarian. If my mom was watching the stream, yeah, I stopped being a vegetarian sophomore year. She knew about it a year after high school. Or openly knew about it. I'm sure she figured it out at some point in time that I was eating meat, but this would have been junior year. That's when I punched this pillar. And I'm not even, I don't even remember why I punched the pillar, but I did. And yeah, a chunk of it fell off. And I know I wasn't like super strong at that point in time. That was right before, so it was the end of junior year. So first semester of junior year, I took APC, which was the weightlifting class. I didn't take it the second half, and then I took it all of senior year. So it would have been the half of the year where I hadn't taken any APC in a long time. Or maybe it was the first half of the year. I don't remember. But I just remember I did hit that brick pillar and it did kind of crumble, which is weird. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, these bottom ones are supposed to look kind of more like the decorative ones. Actually, what if I... Oh, big brain time. Big brain time. What if I change this bottom pillar to match the base? Like that. Oh yeah, that matches it so much more. That works a billion times better. But yeah, these are supposed to simulate the more decorative pillars, where the top ones are supposed to be more of just like, this is actually what's holding up the structure for the structural integrity, not for the beauty. Though they do look nice, I must admit. I don't know why people try and always build with like stone and everything in actual architecture, because that does look nice, I guess. But even like metal frames of buildings, they still like look cool. I'm not sure why everyone's like, oh yeah, it must be brick. Just like everyone, anytime they're retiling a floor or wall or anything, always gets white mortar or white grout. But honestly, it would look a whole hell of a lot better if you just used, like, I don't know, any other color grout. Especially when they use white tiles with white grout or really light gray grout. Like, come on. Use another color and it will give an accent to it. Especially if you use like a really dark color. If you used black grout on white tile, oh my god, the contrast. It would just be perfect. But no, everybody's like, oh no, I have to put white grout with my white tile. Like, if you take black tile, put white grout, yeah, it's going to have more contrast, so it's going to look better. Okay, so this next part is strictly a roof. It has no balcony, it is strictly a roof. That being said, it is solid, and it's got lights in it. And it does meet up with the wall, and the wall itself is also the green in the picture, at least. But in this, it'll be red. And yes, I know it looks a little bit weird because I'm building like this, but who cares? She texted me again. Let's see what she said. Oh, she's going to bed. Good night. I love you too. But it's got kind of like, oh, that's not it. There we go. I don't know. Is it a lip in the back? It looks like it's got more of an angle, but again, we don't have colored stairs. That sounds racist. We don't. But it's true. We don't have colored stairs. We only have the nondescript stone stairs. So we can't like do a natural incline, or a more natural looking incline. We can only do the like blocky incline because we don't have any stairs. God damn it. Minecraft, Microsoft, if you were to ever watch this stream, which I fucking doubt, if you were to ever watch this stream, I am telling you right now, add concrete slabs and stairs. It will add so much content to the game, you don't even know. There's so many things you could do with it. You could do roofs with it. You could do so many different things with it. Obviously, stairs you could do with it. But then some lesser things, like mainly roofs, or different designs for walls, You could have different floors in it. There's so many things you could do, and literally all you have to do is add to the game the ability to craft it. Like, you would probably want to do more of like how stone stuff is crafted, or instead of like the concrete where you got the whole, you get the powder and then you have to build or you have to drop it into water. Instead, if you like collected the concrete after you've solidified it, then you could craft it into stairs. That would work so much better. But no, we don't get anything like that. Meaning, anytime you want to do any kind of edge to a wall, like originally, not a steak and shake, definitely not a steak and shake, that building, with how it's got the red that kind of juts out, it's going to have more of an edge to it, but I don't have slabs or stairs. So I couldn't do an edge. It just looked retarded and blocky. So I decided not to do an edge. But there's so many different things you could do. So Minecraft, I beg of you, give me fucking concrete stairs. It's not an ask anymore. It's a demand. I demand concrete stairs. I am demanding it. I will hold a Minecraft chicken hostage in my world. Until you give me stairs. He will never see the light of day again. Although that might just be because I only build exteriors, so he ended up getting himself trapped inside of one of my inside of one of my exteriors that doesn't have any interior to it. That's why he will never see the light of day again. Because I just haven't built light at all. Because I haven't done the interior, but still, I will hold a mob hostage until you give me stairs. Probably one of the oddest requests ever by any kind of hostage situation. I will hold hostages until I get stairs. Not any kind of stairs, only the colored stairs. But not the racist kind of colored stairs, just the regular kind of colored stairs. You know, the kind of colored stairs that you'd find at like rooftops or whatever. Yeah, imagine the possibilities of so many things you could do with them in creative. In survival, I mean, I know most of their content's angled towards survival, but it's not like they wouldn't have a purpose in survival. There's many people that build massive builds that you would see in creative. They would build it in survival. So like, just add the concrete stairs. Come on. And the slabs. Can't forget the slabs. And while you're at it, you may as well add other things like pillars. Because why not? It's Minecraft. You need to have, like, yeah, I get not having solid color blocks in the beginning, because it's not supposed to just be, like, pixels. But, like, you're at a point in the game where you've got concrete. If Minecraft Steve can cut stairs into a fucking like stone, if he can take stone bricks and cut stairs out of them, he can do the same with concrete. Because concrete, actually, you get a powder, just like in Minecraft. You get a powder, you set it, and then you put water on it. Or other mixtures sometimes, but that's essentially the dummied down version. You literally just set a liquid on concrete powder, and then it solidifies. So stairs, when they do concrete stairs, literally they just surround it with usually like a wood, some form of wood, so they can just peel it off afterwards. But you surround it with something to encase the powder and then the mixture. You mix the concrete, which honestly, Minecraft, if you really wanted concrete to be more realistic, then you would just make a liquid. Like, you would get the powder, and then you would mix it with, like, say, a water bucket. You would craft it with a water bucket or something. And then you would get the, like a concrete paste. You pour that, and then you just leave it. And maybe after, like, a day, it sets and becomes a concrete block. That is what you would do if it was realistic. But since you already have it to where you just set it in water and it solidifies immediately, why not make stairs and slabs? Like, come on. Even if you had to cut them, like, it would still make sense. If he can cut stone blocks, I'm sure as hell he could cut fucking any kind of stone. Alright, these windows go all the way around. So they start here and they actually line up with the doors. So we'll do that, and that. Same here. And then how do we want to do this? So we need 4 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And these will actually be the block above. Great. Because this is like that. Ignore the police sirens you hear out my window. It's not open. It's just, there's a lot of crime. In general, there's a lot of crime. Like, it doesn't matter what city you're in anymore. I don't even have to name the city. I could literally be anywhere in the United States, and there'd just be sirens everywhere. I guess that's what you get when the media tells everyone to defund the police. Then what do you know? Crime rates go up. It's like telling somebody who invests in the stock market, hey, if you invest low and sell high, you will make a profit. Like, common sense? Thank you. Don't defund the police and then expect the police to be there. Like, that's not how that works. If anything, if you really thought that the police force was corrupt, I'm not saying it is, because it's not. Yeah, there's always a few bad apples in every workforce environment, but the majority is not corrupt or racist or anything else that people want to say online. But even if you thought, oh, the police are like this terrible entity, which a lot of left-leaning political parties want to say, even if you were like that, then it wouldn't be defund the police. That's just making your problem, your perceived fake bullshit problem, worse. You would think, right? Like, oh, you don't like the police? You think they're bad? So you're taking their money away. What do you think is going to happen to that? Take money away from anybody. What happens? They get worse. If you went to a retail job and you were like, oh, I don't like how this business is run, and so instead of funding it more to fix things, instead if you just took all their money away, then not only would you do the opposite and make them 10 billion times worse of a company, because then they would have to pay their workers less, which would mean that the workers wouldn't want to work as hard, which would then destroy your company. But also, the company wouldn't be able to afford anything. So, it's just like that with the police force. Why is your solution to, oh, they think the police is bad, so they want to defund the police? Why is that the solution? You would think it'd be the opposite. If somebody really thought that the police were the problem, wouldn't they want to fund the police? Like, pour more resources into it. That's what they do with schools, isn't it? They think, oh, the school system is fucked. More money. Here, more money. Or, oh, what happened when the pandemic hit? Like, oh yeah, there were some hospitals that were struggling. So what did they do? more funding. So anybody who tells you, oh, we should defund the police, is an absolute moron. Like, completely stupid. If you think defunding the police is gonna fix the problem, and here I'm on another politics rave. I know that happened last time. When we were on Survival with Charles. We went back and forth about pro-life versus pro-choice, which I'm pro-life, and think that abortions should be illegal, but I'm also kind of glad they're not, because it's well, not really glad that they're not. Glad that Roe versus Wade got overturned to where it's more of the state chooses. So even if I have an opinion that clashes with yours, as long as you are the majority, you can still change the ruling. Thankfully, I live in a very conservative state, so I'm almost guaranteeing my state ends up being a state where abortion is illegal, which I'm glad about, because I think it should be illegal, but that's just my opinion. But anyways, back to defunding the police. Don't do that. Dear God, don't ever do that. Don't think that's going to be the solution, because it's not. There will never be a solution to a problem where it's, oh, just just take all of its resources away. Like, that's never going to help. That's like if the schools turned out to be corrupt, which they are, by the way. But if they turned out to be like really corrupt or something, and say they were actually not teaching kids how to learn, and they were actually teaching kids how to not learn by using incentive manipulation, by saying, oh, you get a good grade if you show up to class and you turn in your assignments and you do your work, then you get better things. You get rewarded for that, which doesn't actually help the psyche, because you're not learning at that point. You're doing it to get the reward, not doing it to actually learn, which is why our unemployment rate has been rising for years until Donald Trump became elected. Then he actually opened up a lot of job positions. Doesn't have anything to do with learning, because, I mean, admittedly, he didn't really do much public change to schools. Nothing that the media showed, anyways. I'm sure if he got reelected, I'm sure that would have been one of his upper priorities, since he didn't tackle it the first time. But our economy is really taking a dip from the lack of learning, and that's directly caused by the learning, the way people perceive learning as. They all think, oh, well, you have to grade them, because then how will you know how they progress? But then if you grade them, then they're doing things more for the grade and not for the actual learning the material. Not only that, but it also means that if they were to, cheat, which is very easy in school, extremely easy, especially if you have older teachers, which, I don't know, a decent portion of the teacher workforce is older. It's definitely a lot easier to get away with some cheating, even though every teacher will tell you, oh, I was your age once, I know all the tricks. Well, just like in speedrunning video games, there's always new tricks that come out. You never hear of a speedrun that doesn't add new tricks, unless it's like something really, really basic, like, say, a racing game that's two-dimensional, and the top record is, what, like 5.7 seconds or something like that? Unless it's like a game like that, which I actually forget the name of that game, that's why I'm referencing it. But unless it's like that, there's always new tricks, because someone always finds something new that you can break the game with, which is the exact same way in school. Which is also ironic because a lot of gamers start gaming in school during their school years. You don't see a lot of gamers start gaming after they've got like a college degree and they're like a business person. They don't all of a sudden sit down and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna play some Minecraft. I'm not saying those people don't exist, I'm just saying it's a little bit more rare. There's that, and it's topped off like this. But anyways, the point I was getting to is, say the school system doesn't work because it's doing incentive learning, which currently it is, and which is also why it doesn't work currently. What do you do in that scenario? Do you A, give them more funding so that they can properly, or try to properly, reallocate resources and redevelop a better way for learning? Or do you B, take away all funding whatsoever so that they are forced to basically work without any pay? You already have teachers going on strike because they're not paid enough already. And I mean, to be fair, if you look at police officer wages, it's the same way. They're not getting paid enough for the work that they do for us. But, take that example. Take school, for example. If you have a problem with a school not being able to produce actual legitimate learning in the youth of America, then what do? Do you try and fix that by adding more money to try and find a better solution, even if it is a little bit more costly to change the current system? Or do you take away all their money possible and just throw them to the wolves? Because that's essentially what you're saying when you say defund the police. You think there's a problem, you perceive your own problem, which there is not this problem. They are not racist or insensitive or anything like that. They are good people with the occasional bad person, like 1 in a million, something like that. But the absolute majority of police officers are really, really, really good people. So you perceive a problem of, there's a couple officers in very rare cases that could potentially be bad. Theoretically be bad. So what do? You think taking the money away would help? No. Taking money away from police officers that are good is not going to help that whatsoever. And actually is illegal. And not just illegal in like terms of like American standards, it's illegal in terms of like, it's a war crime, I believe. I'm fairly certain it's a war crime. Or maybe it breaks the Geneva Convention. One of those two. It's like internationally illegal because it would be considered group punishment to take one type of person, this being police officers, and because some police officers potentially did something bad. Oh, what the hell happened here? But because some police officers potentially did something bad, allegedly, then you're cutting the pay and the resources of all police officers. That would be considered group punishment and therefore would be illegal in, I believe, the Geneva Convention, now that I think about it. I believe it is the Geneva Convention that it would be considered illegal and completely not right. So, yeah, defund the police. Yeah, no, you could also technically be charged for that as well, for just saying defund the police, because it's not a maybe we should defund the police. It's not a we should defund the police. It's not like a political stance you're having. You're saying to defund the police. It's more of a command. And being a command to commit a crime is also illegal. So, essentially, don't say defund the police. If you want to say anything like that, say we should, or should we. Pose it as a question. Or as an opinion. Don't phrase it as a command, like a lot of people do. Because that is also illegal, because that's inciting a crime. Which isn't technically violent, but, I mean, it's just as bad, because you're taking their livelihood. Not their life, per se, but their livelihood. You're taking their income away. So that is bad in its own right, but even if you don't see it as bad, it's still illegal to incite the crime of group punishment, which is not a federal crime, no, a Geneva Convention violation, which I believe is actually a war crime in itself. So, unless you want NATO to give you an investigation, don't yell defund the police. Because that is very stupid. And just wrong in every way. Morally, logically, any way you put it, it's just wrong. But that's Gavin's 45-minute political rant on people who think the police should not have funding, which are stupid people. I also fucked up the roof a little bit. But yeah, that was my rant. Anyways, we made quite a bit of progress on here. And I am liking this building, actually. Like, really liking it. I think I got the scale pretty much down. I like the color palette that I choose. It kind of looks like a giant mushroom. Now that I look at it, it kind of looks like a gigantic mushroom. But oh well. It still looks nice. And then I just need to put the windows in, but yeah, that is a really nice looking building. And then the rest of it will be the stadium itself. So we made quite a bit of progress on here, even despite my political rant for the last hour. It feels like, actually, how long have we been on here? Oh, yeah, it's been a while. I should probably get off here soon. So once I finish this roof up, I should probably go to bed, so I can go to work in the morning. Because if I don't go to bed soon, I won't wake up. This is wrong. Oh, wait, is it? 4 in a row. Oh, I see. I perceived it as wrong. I see. Okay, 1, 2. And then this crosses all the way over to here. Actually, a little bit further. I believe. Yes, that is correct. Anytime I check something, I always check it with my head. I'm not talking about mental math. I literally just slam my head up against it. When I'm talking, like, height-wise, lining things up. Which works, so, I mean, I can't complain, other than maybe my character has a headache, but that's fine. And then 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, and all the way across here. 1, 2, That should line up. 1, 2, 3, and across here. Should line up there. Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3, across here. Perfect. The roof should, theoretically, boom. That is perfection. And then I still have the suites up top to build. I'll probably build that tomorrow after work. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Go away, Ollie. Already got you, water bud. 1, 1, 1, 2. I'm gonna drive you insane with my counting, but oh well. It's so that I can line it up perfectly. Oh shit. 1, 2, okay. There. I think that's too far. No, not far enough. Shit. Perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3. That up. 1, 2, 3. Line that up. And if we fly up here, yeah, that's perfect. Then we just have this tiny little bit to finish. 1. Fuck. Oh, 1, 2. Okay. I was gonna say, I finished the entire roof with 1 extra block, but no, that works. That is perfection. That is gonna look so cool once it's got the stadium seating over there and everything, and then the horse tracks over there. That is gonna look awesome. And actually, let's fill in the windows. So they are going to be tinted windows, which is generally what I use, just because they're black and then they don't let in light, so it's harder to see inside. So with my building style being the type where I don't usually do interiors right away, it definitely helps to hide the fact that I am lazy and haven't done an interior for a build. It also looks nice because then, after the fact, I can take black stained windows and replace some of them and put lights on the insides of the ones with black stained. Not the tinted black stained, but the regular black stained. And then it'll look like some of the windows are lit up, while some are not, which is cool. It's a cool addition. And this should honestly be the floor. God damn it. There we go. So what I need to do to make the doors properly and quickly, do that, that. What? What the hell? It changes every time I do it. I guess I just have to do that every time I want to place a door. This is why I don't usually do double doors. There. That works. And then, once we're finished with this glass, I'm going to go to bed. Or, well, once we're finished with this glass, we'll take one last look at the shell of the first building of the casino and resort. I mean, definitely not casino and resort. Definitely just casino with a horse race connected to it. Though my casino's going to look cooler. Theirs is kind of flat and bland. and devoid of color. It's all grays and whites. And then the horse stadium has some green, which doesn't match up with the rest of the casino. Mine's going to be red and white. And it's not even going to look similar, not even similar to the Diamond Casino. My casino is going to be completely different looking. It's only the horse tracks that are supposed to look similar. That's also mainly because pretty much all horse tracks look pretty similar. Like, unless they took inspiration from Psych, the Diamond Casino horse track and area and everything, their stands look identical to the ones in Psych. If you've seen that episode of Psych with the horse racer that dies, great episode. Especially if you like comedy, definitely check out Psych, because Psych is such a great show. It's a perfect show. It doesn't matter who you are, you will always relate to Psych in some way. It's like if you took the main character of Criminal Minds, which has an eidetic memory, a fully eidetic memory. My memory is numeric eidetic, so I can remember numbers really well, like perfect, picture perfect memory. But it's like if you took his photographic memory, where he can remember anything, which I have a little bit of, like I can remember really small details, and basically memorize things, but mine's not necessarily visually eidetic, because it does take a lot of staring at it, whereas normally somebody with a visually eidetic memory, they can catch a glimpse of something and remember it. But as long as I stare at something for, like, say 10 minutes, it's permanently ingrained in my brain. Like, I could not get rid of it if I wanted to. Which is a lot of the reason why, in high school and stuff, I would never study for quizzes or tests or anything, regardless of the subject, because I would just look at the board, memorize what everything looked like, and then, for the most part, as long as the test wasn't like, thankfully I had a numeric eidetic. I have a numeric eidetic memory, so I can do numbers like really, really well, because it wouldn't have worked for anything number-based. But for like English class, if we were having a test over a book, I would never study, because I would just look at the board, memorize everything that was written down by just memorizing that image of the board, and then anytime I had a test, I'd just look at the board in my mind. But that's an eidetic memory, and so if you took the eidetic memory of the main character from Criminal Minds, Spencer, and you added a whole shit ton of comedy into that show, then you basically get Psych, which, ironically, his last name is actually also Spencer. I know it's Spencer Reed and Sean Spencer, but, they're both Spencer, and they are both called Spencer. So, because Lasseter calls Sean, and he calls Sean just Spencer by his last name, which is funny. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for now. This giant mushroom-looking thing will look better eventually, because I do have, like I said, one more layer to do, and then it'll look less of like a mushroom and more of like an actual building. Because the roof isn't actually like how this roof is. The roof is kind of flat-ish. It's more of like a wall. It's weird. For example, it's kind of like this Not a Steak and Shake roof, where it is kind of like a layer out and then just comes back up, and it doesn't come to a point or any kind of thing like that. So it'll be a lot better looking than how it looks right now. How it looks right now just looks like a giant fucking mushroom house. Just being honest, it just looks like a giant mushroom house. But once we put that top layer on there, it'll look a lot better. But anyways, thanks for watching the stream. It has been a very long one. I haven't even looked at my viewer count. I'll actually do that right now. See if I got any comments. Average duration 6 minutes. Okay, 3 views total, and nobody watching currently. But if you're watching this in the future, then just know that thank you guys very much for watching. Donate any money you can possibly spare. Emphasis on spare. I don't want you going out and spending all of your money on our fundraiser, but any money that you can spare, definitely try and donate it. Definitely try and impact a kid's life or an adult's life. I'm not sure. I don't remember if this one specifically is specifically for kids or for adults, but I know St. Jude is usually mainly focused on kids, which I mean, I guess is fair. You would pick a kid over an adult, I guess, but that's without devaluing the adult's life as well. Just in general, it's just to help with diseases in general. Impact somebody's life. Donate $5, $10. If everybody donated $5 or $10 to St. Jude, then St. Jude would be able to cure a whole lot of things, or do a lot of research for curing a whole lot of things. I know a donation isn't a confirmed, like, oh, if you donate $20 now, then you will be curing cancer yourself, or you will be funding the cure of cancer, and it will come out within the next 20 years, or something like that. Like how every clickbait is, oh, hit the like button now, and you will make me be able to buy a new mansion for my second wife, or something crazy like that, that every YouTuber seems to make you think, no, $5 or $10, and they'll have more money to mess around with research-wise. I say mess around with loosely, because it's not messing around, it's more of like a calculated, they're scientists, and they're coming up with a cure for different diseases and stuff, but definitely donate any money you can possibly give, and impact a life. And also thanks for watching the live stream, or getting to this part in the video if you're watching post live stream, which you must be, because I have 0 viewers currently. But thanks for watching, and we do these at least once a week, sometimes more. And then, like I said, 14th through the 17th, we will be doing live streams every single day. And actually, I want to go ahead and map that out right now at the end of the stream. We might end up hitting 2 hours, but oh well. I want to go ahead and map that out. Like I said earlier, the 14th is going to be our final push for the St. Jude live stream, or St. Jude 60-minute challenge donation. So in that, we'll be playing Minecraft, a lot of Minecraft, some mini games of Minecraft. Might hop on some servers if we can get them to work. Some different building things in the city. Maybe even hop on survival or whatever. And then our second day, the 15th, we'll be introducing our next fundraiser. I haven't decided it yet, but it will be decided by then. We'll introduce our next fundraiser and everything, and that will be us playing GTA and doing the contract kind of heist thing. So that'll be that stream, because that heist, whatever it is, that mission is a really long mission, so it'll probably take up the majority of the day. So it'll be mainly GTA that day. Then the 16th, we're going to be doing some other games, kind of probably a mixture of GTA and Minecraft, kind of just a whatever day, but it'll be celebrating Charles, so it'll be kind of whatever Charles wants to do, because it's his birthday on the 16th. So we're going to be celebrating Charles, and if he's able to hop on the stream or whatever, then that's great. If not, because he's got plans, that's also great. We'll just do some basic stuff, nothing too crazy. But if he's on, he'll be picking what we play, what we do, all that. And if he's not on, we'll just business as usual. And we might change up some things depending on if he's on or not. If he's not on, then this last day will be a little bit different. But if he is on, then he'll pick what we do. And then the last day, we will be playing. We're going to be starting a couple new series on that day. That is the day you will definitely want to tune in. If you're not, if you want more than just Minecraft content, then you'll definitely want to tune in on that last day, because that's when we'll be introducing a lot more of our series. One of them I've already mentioned, Call of Duty. I'm going to be playing through the Modern Warfare campaigns with co-commentary with Cheyenne. And then we've got another series coming out, which I don't want to spoil, but it's going to be a really good series. It's going to be one of my favorite series, because I love this game series. You can probably guess it if you know me personally, but I love this game series. It is my all-time favorite game series of any game ever. But we're going to be playing that together. It is multiplayer. That is the hint. It is multiplayer. And then we'll introduce some other series possibly. I haven't decided on that necessarily, on like what other series we're going to be doing. Oh wait, no, the third day. So it's Minecraft, then GTA. The third day is going to start out with a Sims live stream run by Cheyenne. So instead of me running things, it's going to be her running things with me co-commentary. And then later in the day, when Charles is going to be back at home, hopefully, possibly, I don't know. It's his birthday, he can do whatever the hell he wants. But the later half of the stream is going to be when we do his birthday stuff. And then if he's not on, we'll mix in some of the new series on that day. But we won't do too crazy. If he's not on, then we'll just introduce the Modern Warfare series. If he is on, then we'll be doing whatever he wants, and we'll start out the last day, the 17th. We'll start out with the Modern Warfare series. The other series, the other two or three series, will be in that day no matter what. So tune in if you want to see the new series premieres. And I won't spoil them, but yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, the original Modern Warfare, I'll be playing through that campaign, and that will either be on Charles's birthday, if he's not here, and if he's just, partying or whatever, because, it's his birthday. He can do whatever the hell he wants. But if he is there, then it'll be the 17th. I've repeated myself like 80 billion times, but I think you get the gist now. So this big event is going to be crazy. But yeah, the GTA live stream will be announcing our new charity. It'll also be posted on Facebook, what charity we're doing. And then, yeah, so definitely tune in those days. We'll be streaming all day, every day, pretty much, for those 4 days. Tune in whatever days you want. Tune in all 4 days if you want. It doesn't really matter to me, as long as you're being a part of it. If you want to be a part of it, but definitely check it out. That'll be again 14th through the 17th. Mark that on your calendars. If you have any time off at any point in time during those days, definitely just pop your head in. Just see what's going on, because we're going to be playing a lot of video games. A lot. But anyways, thanks for watching this stream. This stream has hit, I believe, 2 hours. Let me check. Let me stick my head underneath my desk. Probably sound muffled. It is at 1 hour and 54 minutes. But that's fine. So we've done more than our 60 minutes, and I need to go to bed really, really fucking soon. I need to stop rambling. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream. or video. I don't know if I've recorded a... We haven't recorded a survival video in a while, which I need to record. But, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Definitely stop by during our main event streams to see what different series we're introducing at the end of it, and just to check in on us and try and push us over the goal of 200 for our St. Jude charity, and then the introduction of our new charity, whatever that may be. And if you just like the content, then think about sticking around a while. You know, we're going to be doing more of these streams and events and stuff all the time. So, anyways, I'm done rambling. I need to go to bed. So, good night.